adds that variation with the left arm. Very interesting field as well at the moment. We're making a change as we're talking. A slip. Now they've actually put the extra fielder on the offside. It's almost a short third position. They put points on the boundary.
It was wide and given wide. Made it look a little worse than I thought actually, Smeed there. He might have been a bit harsh, and Martin Saggers was a bowler in his day. He should know better.
Spoken like a true bowler. You're always on the bowler side, aren't you?
Somebody has to be. The game's not nowadays.
Oh, you're like a stuck record, dude. You've been saying that for years.
Back to him, straight back to him, and he's taken it as Dominic Drakes picks up the first one. And Will Smeed goes early.
Just wonder how much the Giants got into the head of Smeed in terms of the field that they set. They had just three on the leg side, catches on the offside as well. Could this possibly also stick in the surface just a touch? Seemed to be through with the shot a little bit on the early side, and in the end it's popped up back to the bowler. Just wonder though how much they got into his head. 100% sure where to go from a scoring point of view. So early success it is for the Giants. He's gone for one, Will Smeed. 3 for 1.
The one they call the Spice Man, Andre Fletcher, is the new batter. Same field as the head for Smeed. Drake's the Bayesian with an early strike for the Giants. Shape, did it hit the pad first? It did, according to Martin Saggers. Reviewed straight away. There was definitely some bat, but we'll hear from Rod Tucker.
Review Abu Dhabi originals. From Park TV director, we have a player review for Abu Dhabi. The original decision is out. I've checked over his feet. It's a clear delivery. Can you move on to front on, please? Just waiting on front on side. There doesn't appear to be any bat. I'll need Ultra Edge to confirm if there's an edge. Ultra Edge coming up. Take it back. Just take it back from me, Gagan. Roll it forward. Ball in contact with pad now. There is no bat involved. Can you move on to ball tracking, please, Gagan? On ball tracking, Martin.
Reefer Jr. is the third umpire. My apologies. Just waiting on ball tracking. It's ready.
Ball tracking, Martin. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets missing. I have to go back on field for Martin. Sides, I'm going to have to ask you to overturn your out decision to not out. You're on screen signal now.
It's only just. All it needed to do was clip the stumps, and it's just missed. I don't think that's the reason, though, that Fletcher reviewed that. He must have thought he got bat first, but it was clearly pad first. And we spoke about the bounce here on this surface. That's something the players have to obviously keep in mind, but also the umpires need to keep it in mind too.
Advancing, and again just cramps him for room. Yeah, I'm with you, Natalie. That certainly wasn't why Fletcher reviewed it. He thought he'd hit it first, but it was definitely pad first. A good decision, I think, from Martin Saggers. Yes, it's been overturned, but I don't think it's a bad decision at all. And the umpires, as you say, just have to get used to the bounce as well.
Yeah, it's just doesn't take anything away from the delivery as well from Drake's, by the way. It's a really good delivery from the left armer. Fletcher played quite nicely. Once he got going last night, he ended up making 30 from 18, but he did struggle a little bit in the beginning. He has said openly he wants to work on his strike rate. I can confirm his strike rate did improve slightly. It's like about 0.3, I think his career strike rate went up. So he is working on it. He knows that's one of his goals.
Bounce into the thigh pad, leg by to finish second over. It'll be 4 for 1.
Lovely over from Drake's. Very, very good over. Asked a lot of questions in that over. Was a wide yes. Maybe that was a little bit tight, but picked up the wicket and then kept it tight for the rest of the over.
Next up. Two tidy overs have been bowled, Gleeson and Drake's. A little more shape from Gleeson. A really good start from the Giants bowlers.
That's really, really great to see. Gleeson found some swing in his first over. He found some bounce as well. And now they've had the confidence of the early wicket. Excellent start by the opening bowlers.
Tucked away nicely, and a boundary. First one into the leg side behind square.
Obviously put on an excellent partnership last night, and it was crucial for the Emirates because actually that early wicket as well last night out of Will Smeed himself, and that partnership just got them out of a bit of trouble and into a good position last night, so maybe take some confidence from that.
8 for 1, and apologies to Leslie Reefer, who's with us. He's much better looking than Rod Tucker, actually. Apologies to you, Leslie, for calling you Rod Tucker. We've got two dedicated third umpires throughout the tournament for the DP World ILT20. So my first thing to do when I introduce you tonight is to say very, very sorry, Leslie.
That's okay, Dooley.
I hope you're well.
No problem there.
Some early
Yeah,
work
I'm well,
for you.
thank you. Hope you're well also.
Some early work for you. Being a dedicated third umpire, how do you feel about that? You looking forward to sort of getting your teeth into it throughout the tournament?
Yeah, certainly when the opportunity came up, I grasped it with both hands. I love TV umpiring. It's something that I take very seriously, and it's a major part of the game as well.
Hawkeye was very tight on that LBW, Leslie. I said on air, not a bad decision at all. You just, umpires, I guess, have to get used to the bounce of a surface as well. I thought it was still a good decision.
Yeah, certainly. I don't think it was a bad cricketing decision at all. At the end of the day, you have to call it as you see it, and you've only got that split second really and truly to make that decision. So at the end of the day, you've just got to give it as you see it. But certainly, you do have to take into account bunks and other things in relation to umpiring and making those decisions.
Absolutely, mate. Thank you for your time. We'll hear from you throughout the night. And as long as Simon Telfel doesn't give Martin Saggers any bad marks for that decision, who was in the picture as well, we'll be all good. Thanks very much, buddy. Good.
Cheers, Dooley. Cheers. Have a good one.
You too. 8 for 1. Sedate from my Emirates at the moment. Haven't been able to get much away, just the one boundary. For Fletcher, Drakes will go again, rightly so. Nothing there, wide given.
As I said, rightly so that he goes again. But I'm interested to see where James Vince goes from here. Jamie Overton won his player of the match the other night, bowled beautifully, but actually came in quite late in the bowling lineup. So where does he go from here? Where does he feel is the right option? We've seen the swing. Imagine he keep the seamers going for as long as possible.
Just uncomfortable. Smeed is the man out for my Emirates. Made a very early decision at a young age, a very young age, to do away with any red ball cricket after one season, one very good season for Somerset and in the 100 in England, and just made that decision to do away with any red ball cricket. It hasn't been overly successful. Another wide there. That one's too far down the leg side. Last 15 innings, he's only crossed 25 once. His last 10 innings in T20 cricket, this is 130 runs. So only averaging 13 and crossed 20 on 2 occasions in his last 10 innings. So hasn't worked out well for him. I wonder if he's reconsidering somewhat.
You're talking from a skills perspective to play the red ball cricket, enhance your game.
Swung away this time. He gets enough of that. And that is a lusty blow from Andre Fletcher. Could be in contention for the DP World biggest 6 of the match. Early, downwind. If you're going to hit a big one, you might as well go downwind.
Yeah, just clearing the front leg as well, just giving him an opportunity to free his arms. Just maybe Drake's not quite getting it right in the serve. He's had a couple of wides down the leg side and now given the opportunity to swing.
Swinging down. Not be given out. And DP World donate a cricket kit for every 6 that is hit. The kits go towards grassroots cricket in the UAE schools, academies. We'll get some nice fresh cricket kit. courtesy of DP World. So a great initiative.
Yeah, on the subject of Will Smee and the red ball cricket, I was actually having a chat with Darren Gangan not that long ago, and he was talking about red ball cricket and how important it is for your skills, development of your skills. Teaches you a lot about yourself. So often talk about it as being the ultimate test. We have seen some incredible innings from Will Smee, of course, domestically in England. It hasn't been as consistent as you would like. His strike rate is pretty impressive when you look at his career strike rate.
A little thigh pad, a little bit of thigh pad, I think. Jamie Smith confident without being too confident. Spice Man's indicating nothing on it. Timer gone.
Sometimes Drake's is searching for a similar delivery where he thought he had him LBW. Just looking for that ball possibly to pitch around middle and go towards leg stump. He's just getting it a little bit wrong. But now the question is, what did this come off? It looks like it's definitely at least hit his pocket, his hip at some stage. The only question is, did it nick something before that?
Again, just searching a little bit. Looked like his foot might have slipped there, that front foot. A little bit of trouble with those big size 14s. Been a long old over. This one's going across, and Saggers is wide of him here.
He's not overly impressed. There was one in the previous over that he also thought was pretty tight on the offside, not so much leg side. The only thing is, are you consistent as an umpire, really, more than anything else? Again, that may have been a little bit harsh from Martin Saggers, but we said as long
The inside edge this time, down to the boundary for 4. Fortuitous, but they'll take them. 25 for 1 at the end of the 4th.